Hello, everyone. Hi, welcome to Zion Culture, and this is
Culture Shock,
I was processing.
where we fix tables.
Yes, we fixed it.
Because we are children of the carpenter.
Yeah. Grandchildren of the carpenter.
let's be specific.
Children of the carpenter, sorry. No, grandchildren.
But then we could be joined.
Why did you go mute? Why did everybody go mute exactly? You didn't.
We were processing.
You didn't put me in that plan.
So is it son of the carpenter or grandson? Or...
Grandson. Son, child.
But Jesus too was a carpenter.
Jesus' father,
Was a carpenter.
earthly father was a carpenter.
So he wasn't.
He learnt by default.
But then that means he was a
Okay.
carpenter. So if he's the carpenter,
Okay.
we are
Well,
joint
teacher
heirs
by
to Christ.
profession.
So we are.
Oh,
So we are also
God.
the joint heirs of the carpenter.
So that means you are a carpenter too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we not fixing tables?
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, nice. Yes.
That's what-
I'm a carpenter.
That's really what I was saying.
Tables on Zion Culture. But I don't have a mask.
Oh my God. Mary, back to you.
You can now
Okay.
talk, Mary.
All right. Hello, everyone. This is Zion Culture, and this is Culture Shock.
Yeah, culture shock.
Culture shock.
All
Well,
right.
we fixed table.
We fixed table.
We're done fixing tables.
But we want to fix this new table.
This is a new table that needs to be fixed.
All right. So this is a show where we fix tables.
Yes.
We have a very interesting topic today.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So the topic today is titled Giving in Front of the Camera.
Yes.
Public giving.
Giving in front of the camera. So what is this topic about? The topic is about people who take or who find joy or who just love to record themselves giving gifts to other people. It's in
And
this era of social
they can
media.
record it privately, but they make it public.
They edit it
Of
and
course
post,
now, yeah, of course.
I can record
And they
myself
put
giving a
a
gift.
very
or
nice
not.
audio.
Okay, so let's say people who post videos of themselves giving to other people, giving gifts, giving items, giving whatever to other people.
Okay, so Jeremiah, what exactly is wrong with that? I'm sure someone out there is asking that question, saying, okay, I can give someone to someone and just make it public, post it on my WhatsApp status. What's wrong with that?
Okay. I'm going to answer you with an example.
Okay.
So you want to give to God. Most times that you want to give to God, especially if you are doing a transfer in church. You do your phone like this, and that's the transfer.
So I believe people are going to say that's God, not people.
Anyway, for me,
Wait, what? That's good?
That's God.
That's God.
Like-
Okay, that's to God,
Yes.
not to another human being.
So they
Okay.
should not
So she has debunked your example. She said that one is given to God.
God.
So
Okay.
you shouldn't
So given
publicize
to
it.
people, right? Let me just
I think
answer.
I just acted like you, but okay.
Anyway, let me just answer that question. For me, right, giving to people publicly, I mean, giving people with the camera is a very bad thing because you are giving.
It's a very bad
For
thing.
me, it's a
Explain.
very bad thing because I mean, giving someone something should be personal. Giving somebody something with the camera is like you're showing to other people, showing that I give. Let me give them.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing now.
Okay, yeah, that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, what if it's
Yeah, Mary are
just
facing you today.
to
Exactly.
what if it's just to have a record of the moment and share it with friends and
The
family?
joyful moments.
Yes, the
you know,
moment.
Christmas gifts, giving you know, and you're like,
I'm
oh.
not going to. I'm sorry.
Or giving something to your wife and then you record it and then
Yes,
and the
and
wife's
make it
like, oh my
public.
God, and then
Yes,
you make it public.
Recording the moment is surprise birthday
For the social
example,
media, right?
For social media.
No, for me, no. I can't do it, right? But if people do it, yes, it's fine. I can watch.
No,
and
but
see.
But you
It's
just said
very-
it's a
no,
bad
but
thing.
you
Do
just
you want
said
people
it's
to
a
do
very
a
bad
bad
thing.
thing?
But why is it a bad thing?
Why
That's
is
what
it
we're
a bad
asking.
thing?
because
Brother
it's bad-
Jeremiah.
because you are
Jeremiah?
showing off that you give something to someone.
What if their
But what
thoughts,
if you're
their
trying
art,
to
their, the intent of their art is not to
It's
show
not to show
off.
off,
They
but
just
to
want to share
appreciate their
and
wife
appreciate
and
the
to encourage
person.
other people.
Appreciate
that,
them privately.
No, and to encourage other people to also do the same
Do
for
the
their
same
Yes.
loved
thing.
ones.
That's
And
good.
it's, what if it's the person's love
The Bible
language?
already said that if you give, it shall be given unto you, right?
Yes.
So we know that one. So
And if you give in front of the camera,
Yes.
The Bible does not
what
say
if
if
it's
you
the
give it for
person's love language?
is given.
It's
You can
public
give
show of
now.
affection.
Yeah, that public show of
Be-
affection.
DA, public display of affection.
Yes.
Sorry.
Is giving.
No, like what if the person's love language is PDA,
Yes.
and the
PDA.
person wants you to show the world?
Yes, that's what. Even if you don't do it, the person still recurses and places.
You seem to
on
be very
there.
quiet right now, bro,
Yes.
Jeremiah.
Do you
Why?
have something to say for yourself, Jeremiah?
Like I said, I cannot do that.
It's touching.
Like I said, I cannot do that.
Yeah, but that's a personal
Yes,
opinion.
that's a
we want to
personal
know the
opinion.
for the
What
audience.
what do you want people to do now that you're telling them not to?
You know,
Okay,
you
so-
can't
in
just say
front of
something
the
is
camera.
bad.
You can't just say it's
outrightly
bad. You have to explain.
You've rubbished all those people that
Yes.
have done it.
You know how many people have done this?
And
if
are
you want
happy
to
about
change
it.
their ideologies, you have to defend this.
Defend it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Guys, I give up. I have told you it's bad. What else do you want? I cannot do this. Now I know how you felt that last time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I will never know. I will never know. Because you can't corner me like that.
That was too much. But guys, I mean, if you want to give,
Oh,
Okay,
God,
but
that
the
was-
serious note.
that was
on the
hard.
serious note, if you want to give,
That was
You enjoyed it, didn't
Thank
you?
you.
Ah, it
You
was
see
good.
now. You see now. This is
It
sweet
was
going.
good. It was good.
Are you sure you enjoyed it?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah. Serious note. now,
All right,
serious
so
note
on
now.
a serious note, I mean, giving publicly, giving with the camera, to me, I feel is a act of giving plus show off. I mean, especially show off, right? You
Because
see,
what's actually the intention
Intention
of
of
recording?
Of
Yeah.
giving to people.
because people even do it to gifting their parents, right? Something, and they make it public. I mean, they just put it on their Instagram and say that they put the picture of a car and said, "I gave my mom this."
yeah,
right.
and I believe
And-
it's
It's not bad,
not bad.
right? But
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that, and the whole of the world does not know. And you just give that thing to the person, and the person appreciates you personally, and
Yes.
God sees what you do. I mean, what you did
I think it's a different ballgame if the person you give appreciates you publicly.
publicly. Yeah, yeah. So
Jemima,
when you
what
give
do you
someone
think?
something, and the person
Yes.
comes out to say, "This person
This
gave me,"
has done
there's
this for
more.
me.
There's more quality to that.
Yes. Okay. But when the person giving makes it public.
Public.
And another thing about it, you might not know if the person you're giving really wants it to be public.
Public, yeah.
And it places the
These are
people
solid points.
it places the people in you're giving things to in a very difficult position.
Yeah.
What if they don't want the whole world to know that they have this thing?
Yeah.
What if they don't want
I
the
think
whole
it's
world
actually a very courteous thing to
Yes.
leave the publicity to
to
the
the
person
giver,
you
to the
give
receiver rather?
to the receiver, not
Yes.
to
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
Yes,
That's a very cautious thing.
at the same time, the moment that happens,
Yeah.
you realize that it becomes a trend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone now believes for you to receive something, it has to be made public.
Yeah, and then some people now give with the intention
Intention
of
of making-
having something to brag about. that
Yes,
day,
and
yeah.
at the same time, it causes people to give their opinions about
give their
it.
opinions. Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it
yeah.
can lead to some major conflicts when
Definitely.
people start rubbishing whatever
you
it
gave,
has been
yeah.
given and says this is a low quality, this is fake, you better go check
Yeah.
it out and
Yeah.
all. And that will lead to the joy being taken away from
Yeah.
the person. So I really believe that if we're going to be given and you want the cameras on, even if you're recording it for your own consumption to have it in your archives,
Just keep
it's
it
very important to be kept privately,
privately.
and
Then
not
the receiver
publicly.
can now make it public to thank
Yes,
you.
I think it
Yeah.
should be up to the receiver.
So an
to
example
make it
to this
publicly.
is, Pastor Nathan Abasi mentioned that Pastor William McDowell gifted him a trumpet. So they
Wow.
went to his church and for administration, and they went to the store, music store. Then he saw this particular trumpet. It was around $10,000 or something. I can't remember how much. So he saw it and he really liked it. It was telling people that I love this trumpet and all. But he said he couldn't afford at that moment, right? Then they went back to church, unknowing for him that Pastor William Manuel had ordered the trumpet and brought it to him. He made it public by himself, saying that this is what this person did.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Right.
think another part to it is there's a difference when I come out and say, hello everyone, Jeremiah gifted me a new phone.
Yeah.
Now, that is still making it public,
Yeah.
but there's no display of the process,
Appreciation.
Jeremiah coming in
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Mary, take
Yeah,
this
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
There's no
But,
display.
Yeah, but then if I'm to speak on behalf of people that record themselves, there are still good reasons why some people do this.
Yeah, there
For
are.
example,
Okay.
and I don't mean individuals now. For example, an organization
Okay.
records themselves gifting children.
Okay.
You know, at that point in time, there are other intentions than just that giving. It's a brand thing now.
Yeah, and it's
They're trying
putting
to
in good
push-
word.
Yeah,
for-
they're trying to push the brand. Now, I'm not saying it is 100% good and selfless.
Yeah.
Because
No.
they are not just giving because this person needs help, full stop.
Yeah.
They are giving because this person needs help, and in return, there is an advertisement
for
of
it,
the
yeah.
brand as well. That's why I see some
Yeah.
people.
NGOs, most
You understand, like NGOs,
Yes,
even
that's true.
banks, sometimes
Banks,
banks,
yeah.
telecommunication networks.
For
they will
record
just-
purpose.
You know,
Correct.
they will say
Yes.
they did this for these people, but then they'll put their logo everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel for that reason it's valid to
for
an
that.
extent, you know. And there are also people who probably say, oh, they are trying to use this to pass across a message to certain people, which is also fine. But you see, it's a very gray area and a slippery slope. Why?
Yes, because there are too many things around it.
I personally, to be honest, when I see some of these videos of people recording themselves, surprising somebody,
Yeah.
or maybe a car, and then the
Supply,
person
supply.
is, and it's, oh my God, thank you so much.
And they're crying.
Yeah,
No, sure.
I didn't say they are crying. So they do cry sometimes, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is when you do that, I always subconsciously ask myself, why are you showing me this? This is me personally now.
Yeah.
Really?
I constantly ask myself when I see things like this online. I tend to ask the question in my heart.
Why are you showing
Like,
us?
why do I have to see this?
Yes, you didn't get me the car.
Yeah, you get.
It's not for me.
I don't know this person,
Yeah.
or maybe I even do know the person from a distance. But then you give the person, if the person had come out and said this was what, like you said, this is what this
Thank
person
you,
did,
and, yeah.
then I'm like, oh, nice. But then you record the entire process. There's
Yes.
an undertone that I don't really like. But and this is just a personal opinion. I
Yes,
don't really
it
like that,
is.
especially when you gift maybe your parents
Yeah.
a thing. Yes, it is a joyous thing to give your parents very expansive and powerful
Glory
gifts
be
and
to God.
glory be to God. And then the parents are on the floor, thank you, Jesus, and all that. But I feel it's meant to be a special moment between you
Yeah.
and them.
You remember when in Abattoir that Benro was trying
The
to
blood of Jesus.
give, that Benro was gifting.
Yeah, and he
I
was
think there was a
recording.
ca-
He
that
was
was
recording.
recording,
Yeah, he was
so-
recording himself. You know, I mean, in everything that we post on social media, let's always ask ourselves, what's the message behind this thing that we are posting? What's the message?
Okay.
What message are we actually passing across when we do these things?
But
The
don't
passage
like-
that talks about if you give with this hand,
Don't let your left
don't
hand
let your
know.
left.
Yes.
But in this case, the left hand is holding the phone.
Nice.
and
Recording what the right hand is
for
doing.
millions,
For millions
of
of
people.
people,
So good.
And then the Bible actually says that when you do that, you've received your reward. Because now people begin to say, "Now, wow, you did well. Guy, you sure go. How will you? I imagine if you give your
Yes.
friend a card. Da, da, da." All those praises. That's the reward.
That's the reward.
Because you don't expect to eat that praise and
Yep.
then expect God,
God
to
to
do
give you
what He's
something in
supposed to do.
return.
So
To fix this table, because I realize this is a very, I don't want to say dicey topic, because it has everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, to fix this topic, one way to do it, ensure that the publicity is left to the receiver.
Yeah.
It is their choice to make it public.
yeah, except the giver specifically says this is coded.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
except
if
that.
if it doesn't
yes.
say it's coded, then
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I think to fix this table, it is to say that if you're given any gifts or anything, it's your choice to make it public.
Yeah.
There was a time I gifted someone something, and the person made it public, but I still wanted to push it. So I had to chat up the person, would you mind me doing this? Though I gifted the gift. It was my own, but I still needed to ask for permission.
yeah.
And the person did not respond, and I never did it. So that, to me, the silence passed the message across that
Yeah.
I don't want this to be public. So I stopped it. But I don't think people give... One thing about recording with a camera without people's permission is you don't give them the right to know what to do with the situation. What if they didn't like the gift and they want to reject the gift? How are they going to do it?
They can never reject.
And then there
They
is
can
this,
never reject.
Of course,
I've not seen any. Okay, right now I've not seen any video.
Yeah,
of
I think
someone rejected.
based on
I think it's
based on what she
possible.
just said, what she just said, I feel there is also this implication when you when you publicly declare a gift that you give someone, you label that gift.
Explain the labeling.
You see, when you give someone something, I give you this pair of shoes.
Okay.
I gave you in camera, right?
Yeah.
And then you wear it out the next day.
So,
Nobody says, that's the shoe Joshua gave you now. Everybody sees it and say, oh, nice pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But when I make it public, oh, I just gave Jeremiah this pair of shoes. Everybody
Yes.
that sees that pair of shoes
Yeah.
is like, I've labeled it that
Exactly.
I gave him the shoes.
more like
Yeah.
probably all this competition, they win a car, they put their label.
Yeah, and they put their label on it.
And
Yeah,
you
so
can tell
if
that you
don't-
didn't buy this car.
Yeah, so if you
for-
don't,
yeah.
if you don't want that kind of attention where everybody knows where this thing comes from, that's like just let it be. I believe there's more of personal opinion to this. The biblical aspect is what I have just said.
Yes,
but I
that's
guess there's a
true.
lot of gray area in it.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
what I
it's a
believe
very
is if you don't want
dicey
that
topic.
gift labeled to you, don't put it out
put it
there
out
for
there.
everybody to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Because part of the beauty of giving someone a gift is let it be that person's thing.
Yeah.
You know, if I wear a shirt now, it's my shirt.
My
Not
shirt.
it's the shirt that
That
this
someone
person
gave you.
me.
Yes, that's
know?
and like I said, it is up to the receiver to
make it-
To
decide
make it then
what
now
they
decide,
want to
yeah.
do.
And
with
that's
the gift.
basically appreciation.
That's an appreciation
Yes, they can
tactic.
end
Yeah.
up tagging. You know, I've seen people tag someone saying, "Please help me thank this person for this that they did for me."
Still,
Now,
still about that matter, Mbasi. He says it on Hallelujah Challenge that someone gives him a new iPhone product.
Yeah, I
and
saw
his
it.
wife.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every
Every
time
year,
there's a
yeah.
new
They
iPhone.
give
Wow.
him, yeah.
They
And
give
he's
him.
the one saying it.
And it's the one
Yes,
saying,
don't
until
post and
today,
say-
we
and he
don't-
tells people
Yeah.
to thank this lady.
Yeah.
amazing. Wow.
So I mean,
And I think it's more honorable that
That
way.
way.
yes,
than
it is.
you being
Than
the one,
people
yeah.
and people saying, "Oh, you did this. Wow, that's great." Rather than you
You know-
publicly doing it without the person's permission and bringing. Jim Mikey said something about the word of God. This goes down to the arts. The reason I'm saying the arts
Yeah.
is what exactly is your art doing? Some people do this so they can say,
Oh, yeah,
other
the
people
state
can
of the
say,
heart- the heart,
"This
yeah.
is who I am," and they try to build a personality
Yeah,
from
around
that
that, yeah.
to just
I'm the
show
person
that
that gave this one this and I gave
yes,
that one
it
that.
happens even in the political sector. That's
Oh,
when
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
starts to do so many things, so
yeah,
they can
yeah.
say it's this particular
So
person.
the
Yeah.
intention behind.
Yes.
I have a
to do
question,
that.
Chap.
Yeah.
I have a question. My question is, what's the difference between gifting with the camera and surprise? You know this surprise parara?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you can
surprise
surprise
can
without a
happen
camera.
without
now.
a camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And you know, she has established that the camera is not really the issue, but the
Yeah,
posting
post.
of
yes,
it, making
yes.
it public.
You can record
You
the
can record
moments
and keep for moments, so
for.
yeah.
Then, if the person decides to make it public,
Public,
I
yeah.
just believe fixing the stable means make it up to whoever
The
receives-
receiver.
the receiver
To
to
now make it
decide
public
what they
or
want to
not.
do
Yeah.
with it. Either to make it public, except the person given says like. Speaking of intention,
Yeah.
you know, we have some people that, or we like say organizations, they go recording a particular moment. Maybe someone is in distress and they decide to record the moments and show themselves giving a gift item or a particular amount of money to the person and encourage other people to give. Because that's the only way the person's situation or the particular situation will be made public enough for people to know that there's a problem here.
Yeah, I
So
think.
what do you say about that?
It boils down to being in the intention. Now,
yeah.
in that situation, of course, people do things for different motives. But if genuinely the person is doing it as a way of
Encouraging other people
and,
to
you know,
give to-
pushing
yeah.
people to.
There are a lot of
also-
guys on Instagram doing that stuff.
They
now.
do stuff like that, yeah.
Yes.
So
And
that
it's
one-
nice. Very nice.
very nice. And
Yeah.
that boils down to intention. You know, you're not gifting your friend a car because you want other people to drop a car for the friend, that kind of thing.
No.
Now, I'm not even saying those are doing that wrong. I'm just saying, based on everything we've said now, but this example you gave now is a good example of the positive side of it. Just
Of-
like I talked
yes.
about organizations doing it
Doing
for
that
brand,
for
which
other
is not
people.
bad. It's part of the business. You do that. You help the person. We get the publicity. Win-win.
Yes, and even
Alright.
the person they're trying to help gets more help.
Yeah, the person
in
gets
that
help.
situation.
Yeah. So in such cases,
But that's
it's
a
an
very
advantage.
that's a very good one. That's
Oh yeah,
a
that's
very
what I'm
good
saying.
very
reason.
There are times when giving it from the camera is good.
It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
then it
Oh
boils
wow.
That,
But-
yes, now, yeah.
But intention.
Yeah.
there are,
That's true.
there are not times. There are circumstances. Yeah. Where
better.
giving from the camera is good, but
It's
then it
good
boils
for
down
a-
to intention.
for
And that
intention.
intention is it's not a broad spectrum.
Yes,
It's actually
that's
very
true.
narrow.
Yeah.
Very narrow. As much as this is to everybody's opinion, it is what it is. If you're going to give for a reason, give it. Like we said, it's not as though it shouldn't be known to the public. It's up to individuals. But I will say leave it to the receiver. Because moment you make it live, for example, you don't give them a choice on how to react to the situation. You don't give them a choice to say this or that, and everybody watching is reading the room, is reading this particular reaction because you're trying to give someone something.
Yeah, because I know someone that does this, giving gifts to his friends for YouTube videos, and after giving his friends the third car, everybody knew that this guy is just doing this thing for clicks. For
Really?
Oh yeah, because the guy has millions of subscribers and gave one of his friends a Lamborghini.
Wow.
Then by the second Lamborghini, everybody started commenting that your friend is in distress because he can't say, guy, I don't want this car now, for God's sake. But then he has to smile. Oh, wow, you got me a car. Nice.
Oh, okay.
So everybody was already getting that. So at that point in time, you know that the intention
is wrong.
for views and for likes and subscribers.
Yes.
But then
and
again, like you said, the friend can't. He's
difficult
put in a
position.
difficult spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
So finally, we get the message that if you're going to give, leave it to the receiver to decide to display it. And please, if you're giving, give with the right intention. Even as the scripture says, if you're giving with your left hand, your right hand should
Not hold the camera.
Yes. JPT.
Why? What's going on here?
J Mikey's
It's translation.
Oh,
James.
I get that.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
We'd like to
I'll
also
get
know
to
your
you.
comments. We want to
Yes.
know what your comments are.
What
What
do
do
you
you think
think?
about
What's your
this? Yeah, what's your
opinion
opinion? What's in the
on
comments
this?
below? And if there's any topic you'd like us to talk about also,
Let us know.
please feel free to put in the comment section so that we can fix that
the table.
table
That's table.
to the best
Very-
of our abilities.
So I want to give Mary a gift now.
And so,
please-
Mary, there's something I've been wanting to give you. Me and Jeremiah, we've
So
been
want to
discussing
give-
and we
yes.
say we want to give you this gift. So I'll make sure that, because look at the camera. Look at the camera. She's surprised. She's shocked.
Oh God! Thank you
She's
so
shocked.
much. Oh
I hope you like it. I hope you like it.
Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. And my name is
Mary.
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 Yes,
Mary,
because
Mary,
everyone
Mary.
knows Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. My name is
Yeah.
Jeremiah Mary. Right?
Yes. Mary. My name is Joshua.
Mary.
She said
All right.
she said we don't call her name often.
So-
Because I have to call everybody's name,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So
Thank
See you
you,
next
Mary.
time.
Mary, we'll be doing the next one later, right?
Mary. All right.
All right, Mary. Bye.
Everybody say hi
Now
to
they're
Mary.
going
Everybody say
first-
bye to Mary.
Bye,
Bye.
Mary.
Bye, Mary. Bye.
Unbelievable.
Bye.